quarterly figures. Going to our local companies of interest, we have Entergy that was higher by $1.56 from the day, closing at $105.34. Coca-Cola up 20 cents on the day, $57.26. Genesis Energy down 52 cents, closed at $9.95. Graphic Packaging up $1.26 at $18.75. Genesis Energy, that was down 52 cents at $9.95. Delta Airlines closing at $40.96 was lower by 71 cents. Lumen down 14 cents, $12.78. And lastly, Gray Television closing at $21.65 was down 30 cents on the session. This has been Jeff Hawley, First Vice President and Financial Advisor with Wells Fargo Advisors, with today's market report. Have a great evening.
Hello, everyone. I'm meteorologist Don Wheeler. Showers and thunderstorms will decrease in coverage and intensity this evening with only slight chances after midnight. Rain chances will not be as high Wednesday. Tonight, mostly cloudy with showers and thunderstorms tapering off this evening, then 20% chance, low 76. Partly cloudy Wednesday, a 30% chance for showers and thunderstorms, high 96.
James Smythe, your bankruptcy attorney, is your emergency room for your financial problems. Call today at 387-3666. Bankruptcy. It's not the end, it's a new beginning.
It's only the Mountain Man Radio Show. There's my buddy there calling in on the phone from Whitetail Properties. Yeah, I was thinking about looking at an acre or two of land up in Tennessee, close to the mountains, and I got to get him off. He forgot I did a radio show. I hope he's not going to call straight back, but anyway, he messed all that up, but I ain't sure the Facebook's working. But anyway, we tried to do a professional show here, but I said try, but we have a hard time sometimes, and this is all messed. We'll have to go back to that later.
Silence button on there.
I don't know. See if you can fix this. We have a communication problem.
Here, let me see.
You can go ahead with it. Sorry about that, y'all.
Nothing like being prepared.
Yeah, but we got a studio full in here. We got 110 hanging in over there.
How y'all doing?
Doing good, 110. Eric, I think is his real name. I guess he got a real name. The proud owner of B&E Wholesale, located on 100 Trent Street, right down Antique Alley in the West Monroe Square. If y'all need some kind of stuff around there, your house, like cleaning products, pocket knife, quart of oil for your lawnmower, and more, well, let Eric hook you up. Can you tell us what you've got in there right now, Eric?
Well, new items we got this week are these, what do they call them, air fryers?
Yeah. Okay.
Air
Yeah.
fryers,
These air fryers. Everybody else sells them for about $125 to $150. $50.
$50. I'll take 3.
That's it. Tools, sheets, back to school items.
You've got hydraulic oil too, right?
We got that.
You get that on your sheets and you don't come off.
Why would you get them on your sheets?
I don't know.
You would.
I would.
Only him.
Probably has it on his sheets.
What else you got? Shut up, Charles. I'll get to him in a minute.
Just back to school items for the kids' school supply list. Hand sanitizer, hand soap, wipes, just stuff like that.
Do y'all have it packaged up?
Not really, but we might can do that.
Oh yeah.
You're making me work harder, you know that, right?
Well, hey,
Come on.
I don't mind making anybody work a little harder.
Okay. Well, where can they find you at there, old Eric 110?
Yeah, y'all come see me. We wholesale to the public. You know, you buy it cheaper with me than you can probably anywhere else around. So, name brand products at wholesale prices.
There's the catfish man calling my phone. He was our first caller today. Like I said, we do have a real professional show here, but sometimes we don't. Did he call in on the other line as well, JR?
He did, and I couldn't get to the phone because Eric was talking.
Oh.
So
Whoa.
I could not reach out. I don't, because of the...
Maybe he'll call us back.
Yeah, maybe so. Tell him to call us back on...
Bus, Eric.
Sorry, Eric, I had to throw you under
Call
the
us back, Eric,
bus a little bit.
if you're listening.
I got ran over by both tires
I
on
mean,
that.
all of them.
Well, shoot, it's messed up again now, the phone, so yeah. There we go. That's all right. Well, we got this other guy in here. He followed me in, and there's some. He looks like Charles Manson. I don't know if all y'all know who Charles Manson was, but he favors him, and I noticed that there's some people lurking around this station in white suits, and
That door doesn't shut
Is that a
fast enough.
straight jacket? Who is that guy?
They're looking for me.
I ain't for sure they ain't looking for both of us. Got a couple of straight jackets. I don't know what's going on around here in this station today, but we tend to get it right every now and then. But yeah, we got us a caller called in here, and then we're gonna get to some of our sponsors. I need to talk to y'all today about sponsors stuff. Yeah, JR's doing something else. He has no idea what I just said. So let's get to one of our sponsors. Hey, y'all got a lot of clutter at your house, tripping over stuff, stubbing your foot, your toes and stuff, and your wife saying, hurry up and get some of that stuff out of here. Well, you need to go see my buddy Marlin. That's right, Marlin. He's not a fish, he's a human. But Marlin is the owner of I-20 Self-Storage Sheds, located 711 North 11th Street in West Monroe. Monroe. And you can actually see the storage sheds. I think they're green now. Used to be orange. Right there off the interstate, right there around Stella Street exit, right in there. But yeah, Marlin hook you up. Anything with 5x5, starting at $25 a month. Everything in between, and it closes out at a 10x25 at $95 a month, and everything in between. At 10x25, you can almost pull a combine in, probably a tractor. But your wife's saying, well, you know how picky you are about your hunting stuff. Well, you're going to be needing to put them in some climate control. Well, let Marlin hook you up with climate control. That's right. Keep all your hunting stuff fresh and smelling like dirt or whatever you smell like when you go in the woods. Marlin's got climate control, 10x10, $100 a month, 10x15, $110 a month, 10x20, $125 a month. And if you need a motor home storage shed, you might want to keep that off out of the elements of the sun and leaves and stuff. Well, Marlin hook you up a motor home outside covered storage at $95 a month. And I know y'all all excited, so y'all want to know, well, how do I get a hold of this fish? Well, Marlin's not a fish, he's a human. And Marlin can be reached at 318-348-0055. And Marlin has another phone in his other pocket, 318-855-4736. So give Marlin a call today. So you'll have more room in your house or sheds and garage and won't be stubbing your toe. Hey. All right, I believe we got a caller, man. We got a caller. There's your phone ringing. Like we said,
We
it
do.
ain't no professional show.
Yeah, it's one of them days today.
Okay. She know how to take calls. He gonna cut him off or something?
No, he's fine. Let's go to this guy. You got some guy that's actually got my name. JR.
Is that right? Another
Yeah.
JR?
JR,
Wow.
this is amazing.
That is.
So he's got to
no
be a great guy,
coincidence.
right?
There's a reason behind every.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's go to him. JR, welcome to the Mountain Man Show. Good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon to y'all. Appreciate you having me.
Hey, good to have you on, JR. Somebody can talk some sense about something. We just struggling here. Some guys in a white suits just coming here and got one of my guys out. Get out of that straight jacket. Get back in here.
Yeah, let's talk some catfish, Mountain Man.
I'm ready. What's going on, Mr. JR?
Well, we're getting ready up here in Savannah, Tennessee, to put on the World Championship of Catfishing and the National Catfish Derby. And the Derby is the oldest running catfish tournament in the United States.
Come on.
Going into its 75th year. And it's a full month-long catfish tournament. Doesn't cost anything to enter.
Mm-hmm.
You take your fish by a designated scale, and whoever has the heaviest fish for that week wins $100. At the end of the culminates on the 5th of September, when the WCC, which is the World Championship of Catfishing, and I think you're going to be there for that, are you not?
Heck yeah. You ain't woofing. That was a big surprise there, y'all. But, yeah, I'm coming. I'm going to bring my zip code 202.
Well, you bring that zip code 202 because the guys that you're going to be fishing with, they're going to use that to catch bait. You're just liable to catch you a 60 or 70 or 80-pound catfish out of the Tennessee River there, Tim.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. You know, I've always loved catfishing, and a lot of times, most time, I'd rather catfish than fish for anything, you know, but I always liked that pull on there, and you could fish at night for them. It seemed like that's when I'd catch big ones, but it didn't really matter, but I do love catfishing, but I got to be honest, the biggest one I've ever caught on a rod and reel probably only weigh about 12 pounds.
Well, I'll put you with some guys that catch big catfish. Both of them are hands with B&M poles, B&M Outdoors. They're on their pole.
Hey, I'm ready. Yeah, we're going to fish with live bait.
So you'll be on TV as soon as this thing gets over with.
Look here. Oh, hey, boy, I appreciate it. I tell you what, filming and fishing that's got to be one of the favorite things to film, fishing, I'd think, you know. Doing something you really want to do, you know. Sometimes I'd have to argue with Willie on the Duck Dynasty show.
That's right.
You know, we ain't going to be arguing out there. We're going to be having fun. You know.
And I just absolutely enjoyed it. Then I turned to being a promoter. We want to invite all these cat, and y'all got a bunch.
There's a lot of catfishermen around here, that's for sure, JR.
Yeah, we want to invite every one of them to come up here September the 25th to Savannah, Tennessee to fish in the World Championship of Catfishing. Hey, instead of giving trophies for first place, we give big old belts, and have been for years. They're like wrestling belts.
Yeah.
They don't have a lot of diamonds and rubies. They're very good looking belts. And
yeah.
It's kind of a prestigious thing to win them. We got some of the best fishermen in the world that fish out here with us.
Mm-hmm.
And we can't. We're just dying for this thing for you to get up here and get on a boat and get out and meet and greet all your fans. You don't know how many fans you got up here in Tennessee, but you got a bunch of them, Mountain Man.
Oh, I love Tennessee. That's why I'm trying to get me a little spot back up there somewhere. I grew up in Tennessee, and I always liked them hills and the mountains and the people and catfishing, frog hunting. I mean, as a kid, that was the thing, catfishing.
Well, it's still very popular up here. I promise you that.
I'll fit right in. Yeah. Well, that sounds good to me, JR. I'm sure looking forward to it. And
I'll send you a flyer when they get out of the print shop.
Okay.
You put it out down there. Maybe we can get some Louisiana boys to come up here and fish with us.
Yeah.
We've been talking with a bunch from Dale's Tackle
Mm-hmm.
and Stacy Gadsden and a bunch of folks like that. I think they're going to try to come up here and fish.
Yeah.
See if you can get old John to come up here and fish with you.
John might. Yeah. Oh, Godwin, he fishing fool right there. Oh, God, man.
He fishes with them for them little fish. He fishes for them crappie.
Yeah. I seen old Godwin catch one of them big old tarpon. We was out there fishing for Scott and Martin Challenge, and he got that thing in. And old Godwin, he done got all red in the face, and all wild-eyed looking. It about killed him to reel that. Yeah, I mean, he had a big one on it. We talking about 120-pound tarpon, and sons.
That was a fight, wasn't it?
Oh, it was a fight. It went on and on and on and on and on. But he got him in, though. Boy, he was happy camper then.
I bet he was.
Yeah, then you just look at him, take a picture of him, he done filmed it, but then you got to throw him back in. It'd take a chainsaw to fillet one of them, though.
Yeah, well, maybe you might need to throw your chainsaw in your car when you come up, cause
hopefully we won't in back of the truck. Man, we're gonna eat on them. Yes, indeed, we'll eat some. Especially them old flathead. We call them Appaloosas down here. But
yeah, flathead, Appaloosa catfish, they're all about the same.
Mm.
To me, that's probably one of the best eating catfish in the water is them flathead.
The belly of them.
Yeah, the
belly.
The belly mate's real popular down here. It's like
a
ribeye.
Yeah, that's what makes it up here too. I love that belly meat.
Yeah, some good stuff. Sure is. Yes, indeed. You get a big one now, he'll have plenty on there too. About half-inch steak going on there.
JR, let me ask you, what's the biggest fish that the catfish that y'all pulled in this World Championship?
In the catfish tournament, we've had some 90s, some 95s.
Mercy.
That's a big fish. That's on a rod and reel.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's on a rod and reel.
Jeez.
Pullers now.
That's usually the preferred bait up here is skipjack.
Skipjack's good bait. I know what you're talking about. Mm-hmm.
Right, and a lot of them they'll take and cut them in half and throw the tail away and bait with the middle section and the head, and usually the head is the most preferred bait. There's been some 90s and 95s caught up here. Out of a 5-fish limit, it's nothing to have 180 pounds, 190 pounds weighed in 5 fish.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a good mess.
Yeah, like feel the burn after you pull one in, because you'll be burning your muscles,
the burn after you fillet it.
Yeah.
And a fat belly after you eat.
Usually them old big fish like that, we practice catch and release in this tournament, and we'll turn them old big fish loose and let them go back and create some more baby fish.
That's a good thing to do. they live that long, you know. Heck, let them go on, live a little longer, you know.
That's right.
Yeah, them little ones taste better anyway.
Much.
You right. I've done that before myself.
He's never caught one that big.
No,
12 pounds. Yeah.
Catfish.
It wasn't even a catfish. It was a goo or something.
Oh, big bass.
JR, I don't think Mountain knows the difference between a catfish and a goo.
You think so?
I don't know. I don't know.
Boy ain't right. He just come out from underneath the old
Both
hollow
of them hang
log.
out on the water.
Yeah,
Hello?
Oh, hey, we got blank here. Yeah, he starts rattling off all that stuff. You can see him. He looks like Charles Manson.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
Yeah, I got him on the Facebook over here. You can see him on there. Is that you?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's the guys in white suits following me. I don't know where they went. But anyway, yeah, we'll have to talk more about it and get closer to it there, JR. I'm looking forward to it. And
we're looking forward to having you, and we're looking forward to having a big time and catching a lot of fish. Hey, we even having a beauty pageant, Miss Catfish Derby beauty pageant.
Come on.
There you go.
September the 11th. They won't let me get in it, though, Tim.
I can't believe that. You might have to shave or something a little closer.
Well, they said I needed to dye my beard.
Dye your beard.
Any particular color? Or?
Right.
Well, anything other than gray.
Hey, gray's kind of popular anymore where I go.
Yeah, they'll be telling my age, as they said.
Yeah.
It's just called wisdom.
There you go. Yeah. All these wrinkles and scars I got, that's character wrinkles and scars.
That's it. I worked hard for every one of these gray hairs.
That's right. There's a story behind every other one of them or so anyway. Heck yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, listen, it was good talking to you. We'll talk again in the near future, and we're tickled to death up here in Tennessee that you're gonna come see us.
Me too. We're gonna have a good time, and I can't wait. I'm ready to hook into some of them big catfish. I'll be sharpening up me a good old hook.
Yeah, there you go. You get you a good hook ready and get you a good fillet knife. You tell Godwin that we use what he catches. We use that for bait up here.
Yeah, I'll tell old Godwin that. He probably listening out there. He'll get it. Yeah, I'll tell him. Yeah.
Oh, it was good talking to you, and I look forward to it again.
Me too, JR. We'll talk again before long. Yes, sir.
Thank y'all for having me.
You're welcome, buddy. Thanks for calling in. We'll see you later, old JR. Old JR Sweat. That was like no sweat for him to come on and talk on the radio. But he was, JR.
95-pound catfish on a
big old cat.
Rod and reel.
You know, them things, they're hard to wear out. They strong fish there. They got a big head, and they got a mean look on their face when you catch them. Of course, I would too. Somebody yanking big old hook in my mouth, pulling me around, that'd be have a mean look. But anyway, we gotta go to the break, or do we do? What we gonna do, JR? You're the engineer of this show.
Yeah, you want to go to break? Why not?
All right.
Check your Facebook, too. Something's wrong with the Facebook.
Oh, they said it is working. I said, when somebody called me an old stinky dog.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Dave
no.
Clark. We'll be right back here more of this Mountain Man Show. Don't go nowhere, yeah.
Redneck girl likes to cruise and daddy's pickup truck.
Man, this desert's hot.
Gosh, I'm thirsty.
There's bowling ball sweat beads dripping off my head.
Man, I don't know how much further I can go.
Hey, what's that up there?
Is that a mirage, or am I seeing a drink stand or something?
Hey, buddy, are we glad to see you?
You fellows look hot. Can I interest you in a cold beverage? Lemonade, iced tea, apple juice? Heck, I even got a V8.
You got any extreme pH?
No, I don't believe I got that.
Oh, you mean you ain't got no extreme pH sports water with calcium, magnesium, potassium, with no dyes, no sugars, no caffeine, no sweeteners, no artificial flavorings?
No, I sure don't.
Well, y'all need to go get you some at extremeph.com.
Extreme pH Sports Water by Miracle 2 Products. They also have soaps, neutralizers, moisturizers, deodorants, gel, laundry soap, and it's all biodegradable. Go green. Booyah!
How'd you do your voice like that?
JR, you got some squeaking problems over there? What's the matter with your chair?
Yeah, my chair's making all kind of noise over here.
Man, I hear it. Tell you what we gonna do. I just put you a little bull snot greasable on there. Now try it. Don't hear a thing. Bull snot greasable take care of any squeak you got. Bull snot greasable is available now at Bass Pro Shops. Bull snot greasable, you can buy it online. I tell you what, that bull snot greasable is some good stuff. If you got trailer hitches, squirt it on there. You ain't got to worry about a squeak or rust then. I know everybody got a boat or a four-wheeler trailer. Heck, man, you can even use it on a fishing reels. It's got a fine grease base in this greasable, and when you spray it on there, it lasts. It stays on, and it doesn't run from water. Heck, a buddy of mine up in Tennessee bought a whole case the other day. He's putting it on his combine chains. He says he likes it because it doesn't attract dust. Dust falls right off. If y'all ain't never tried this here greasable from Bull Snot, you need to get you some. Bull Snot greasable is available at Bass Pro Shops now, or online. Check it out. Nothing slicker than Bull Snot. Booyah.
B&E Wholesale has what you need, like black surgical masks, 3 50-count boxes for $10, or gel hand sanitizer, $5 a case. B&E Wholesale also has copper and bamboo 1,000 thread count sheet sets for $20. Cub Cadet weed eaters, Craftsman tools, or 12 mega rolls of bamboo paper towels for $6 a case. A new truck arrives weekly offering name brand products at wholesale prices. This is wholesale to the public, no membership required. B&E Wholesale is locally owned and located in downtown West Monroe on Trenton Street. Follow B&E Wholesale on Facebook so you never miss a great deal.
Did you hear? The kids are going back.
Yeah, I know. The kids are going back.
Yes, the kids are going back.
That's right. The kids are going back with free backpacks and school supplies. R&R.
We get it. You're excited. The kids are going back to school, and R&R is excited too. So we're giving you a limited edition R&R backpack full of school supplies with any purchase.
Thank you.
And right now, your purchase has never been easier. Just $20 gets you started on a brand new set of tires. Plus, get 6 months, same as cash. And at R&R, you don't need credit because everyone's approved. So make this the best school year ever.
The kids are going back.
Get a free limited edition R&R backpack full of school supplies with purchase now at R&R Tire Express on Thomas Road across from Duck Commander in West Monroe and in Ruston on South Vienna across from County Market.
R&R.
Get a quick quote now by texting the word tires to 77,000.
They're gonna put me in the movies.
They're gonna put me in a straitjacket.
We'll make the film about a
Does
man
put you
that
in a
said
straitjacket,
he's
boy.
lonely.
See, y'all don't know, JL. You don't know. I've known this guy a long time.
All right.
Longer than he's done this show.
But you can solve any problem. Look, I've got to talk to everybody out there. It's all about bull snot. That's right, bull snot. Bull snot grazable. Guess where you can find bull snot grazable? Bass Pro Shops. That's right. Bass Pro Shops has bull snot grazable. Bull snot grazable is good for everything from a trolling motor to combine chains, everything in between, fishing reels, trailer hitches, just any kind of rusty part.
With this here grazer bull, it has a fine grease base in an aerosol can, which can be sprayed out, kind of like a penetrating oil, only it lasts. And guess what? Grazer bull, you know how grease collects dust? It falls off a grazer bull. That's right. Grazer bull's grease in there, it deflects, did I say it right? It rejects dust. Hey, that, you can mark my word. So go check them out there at Bass Pro Shops everywhere. But they'll be on the bottom shelf, so be looking down there on the bottom and get you some bull snot grazer bull today. Mountain Man approved. All right, beat that one, JR.
You sure did, yep.
Sure. One day I did pretty good there, I think. All right. We ain't got no callers. We're gonna do a news story.
Do some news stories.
Okay. Hit it. Well,
I don't have the news.
You don't have the
just go into it.
Well, I've got a news story that that's not on here though, about a dog biting me. Have you heard that one?
No, do we have to get in?
You hadn't heard about the dog? They got a dog out over in West Monroe that's biting people.
Yeah, I'll be darned. Well, I heard about that dog. Half coyote, they say, and half black lab.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a howl out of this world. But
he got a bite, too.
Oh,
pretty rough bite.
Tall dog, real tall. He must weigh 80, 90 pounds. I heard about him, so beware of a half black lab, half coyote roaming somewhere in, I don't know, Monroe area or somewhere.
By Shinny Lake.
Yeah. Oh, we got a news story. Let me see them news stories over there. You can't read anyway. Man, he can't read. And who's them guys out there in the white suits holding a straitjacket?
They're waiting on me to wrap this show up, Mountain.
Oh, they are. Well, it is here. Says here, deputies wrangle loose kangaroo in Texas neighborhood. That's right. Says authorities in Texas said a kangaroo spotted hopping loose through a neighborhood was safely captured after they had to get a straitjacket on the kangaroo. Said there was a ring of people around the kangaroo, and some people had managed to strap some boxing gloves onto the kangaroo, and they had people lining up to spar with the kangaroo. And also they were making bets, mostly on the kangaroo.
Wait a minute. I read that story and I didn't see nothing about a boxing glove.
Well, that's because you can't read. Okay, said
I'm taking a
County
course.
Sheriff's Office said deputies responded to the exchange going on Tuesday morning, and when they arrived, they saw a ring of people around them and didn't know what was going on until they discovered that they found a kangaroo with the gloves on making bets. So after the county sheriffs got through making their bets on the kangaroo, they apprehended the kangaroo. They said they was able to capture him with help of some of the bystanders. They had many of them, said the sheriff's office. Investigators said they were able to identify the kangaroo's owner by his two black eyes and reunite him with their pet. 90 proof story there. 90%
YouTube,
true, 90 proof.
A YouTube video that we could watch that kangaroo boxing tournament. Do you know of?
Here, why don't you read that? I'm going to let you read it. We're going to let this guy read the story. Charles Manson over here.
Okay. Bear with bucket stuck on head rescued after being chased up a tree. Well, how did he know to go to the tree if he had a bucket stuck on his head.
They can smell really well.
A bear seen wandering in Colorado with a chicken feeder buck stuck around its head for over a week, was rescued with the help of two men who chased the animal up a tree. Well, it's, I didn't pre-read this story, so I wasn't able to make up some, some boxing gloves. Maybe what it was, they were training this bear to be a firefighter bear. And, they said that he had a bucket of water. I don't know. The bear fell in the water. Bucket of water. Got the bucket stuck on his head. I don't know why they said it was a chicken feeder bucket. What's a chicken feeder bucket?
It's what you feed chickens out of, man.
But I've never had anybody say, hey, go grab that chicken feeder bucket out of the back of my truck.
And then go
bring it back to me.
Bucket full of feed and scatter chicken
Well,
feed.
what if I grab the wrong bucket?
Well,
I know?
You're a bucket head. You should know that.
Well, chicken feed bucket. Does it say chicken feed on the side of the bucket?
Stick to the story, Charles.
So, anyway, the two men contacted CPW where they were concerned the bear would leave the area before the officials could arrive. Well, Drew said he wanted to tackle it. Now, I said, I don't know if I want to be a part of that, so we kind of chased it up the tree, said Sherman, whoever Sherman is.
That's Crossbones. He lives out yonder.
Yeah,
Rocky Branch.
Lives over there by.
Go ahead.
So Sherman says, as the bear started going up the tree, we realized it was probably the best case scenario. So they took a chainsaw and cut the tree down. And no, that's what it says. And then they had a couple of dogs kind of bed up, and they lassoed it. They lassoed the bear. To fear of humans being injured by the bear.
Yeah, getting mauled, man.
I don't see how he couldn't see. The bear couldn't see.
Yeah, well, he found that tree to get
Says here they wrote the bear a citation for, I don't know, going up around. The bears can't go up oak trees, maybe.
That's all
and
he got was a citation? Jeez,
they said citations,
plural.
Man.
Had been me, they'd put me under the cage, man.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Been you that had straight jackets.
Well, what really happened, the bear snuck into a chicken coop. And just wanted to play with the chickens. He wasn't trying to be ugly, just wanted to play with the chickens. And I don't know. That's how it happened. So there you go.
Right. There you go. To all you bears out there, don't be trying to play with the chickens, and you'll end up getting citation. Oh, a good story there. You read it all by yourself.
I had little footnotes,
Yeah.
Really, I was looking at pictures. I do better with pictures,
I can vouch for that. I can read pictures, too.
Yeah,
now,
you give me
words,
pictures.
I don't know what to say.
Kind of put some in front of the others.
All these school books they got out now, is there any pictures in them?
They better be if they want me to read them.
Well, I do, like I say. You can give me a book of pictures and I can illustrate it
exactly
for anybody.
That's it.
But a bunch of jumbled up words.
I guess so. Yeah.
I didn't like school because it's just a bunch of words I didn't understand.
Right. And they had more than 3 letters in it. That made it even harder.
Did somebody else call in? Oh, we got a caller on the line. Dad, we got to get somebody with some sense in here. Who we got?
Well, from what the our great phone screener over here screened today for us, this guy's name is apparently Vint. Vint, welcome to the show, buddy.
Hey, how y'all doing today?
Hey.
Man, we batting 20, maybe more. How you doing, Vance?
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I heard y'all talking about catfishing. I got a little catfish story.
Come on, we need a good catfish
I ran
story.
into you over at a ball game one time in Mangum, and then I seen you down here at Man's Grocery one day.
Yeah. I got a ticket in Mangum one time. Sure did.
Yeah. Well, I live on the river down here about a mile north of Prairie Island boat ramp on the Monroe side.
Okay. You catfish a lot, I reckon, then.
Well, not a whole lot, but I got a little dock across the house, and I'll go over there and throw the line out. Usually catch a mess.
Yeah. You like me, you like him. Opelousas the best.
Yeah, I like him. I catch blue cat, channel cat, and every now and then a mud cat. I went down there to the grocery one day and bought me a box of them coal worms.
Yeah.
And I throwed that thing out and was baiting up another pole, and darn thing like to broke my rod over the end of that rail on that dock. And I picked it up, and boy, it was pulling. I pulled on that thing and pulled on it. Pulled on it. After about 20 minutes, I didn't feel no fish. It was just weight. And I said, well, I done hooked onto a snag floating down the bottom of this river. And I pulled on it a little while longer and finally tightened my drag up. The dock's about 15 foot wide. I started just walking back, pulling with my pole straight out, trying to break the line. I done got tired of it. And every now and then I'd feel a little twitching. I almost felt like a fish.
Yeah.
And I said, whatever it is coming, so I'm going to keep pulling on it. I finally got that thing probably 45 minutes up there to the bottom of the dock and started pulling it up. And that thing just then realized it was hooked. It took off, went to strip and drag. And I said, by golly, that is a fish. I got to see what this thing is.
Yeah.
And I worked on him some more, finally got him up to the top. And it was a flathead. I didn't weigh him. I'm guessing 60 pounds.
That's a fish.
My grandson at the time was about 50 pounds, and it was heavier than him. And I got him up to the top of the water, and that dock's about 12 foot high when the water's down. And I said, how am I going to get this fish? So I started calling people. Couldn't nobody come. I finally flagged a boat down, and he come over there, and I said, do you mind grabbing that fish and pulling him over in your boat? And he seen him and said, good gosh, that is a big fish. He was scared of it.
Oh, no.
So I got him to park the boat and come up there and hold my rod. I said, don't let his head under the water or he's mean. And I run over the levee, run to the house, and I had one of them telescoping limb saws, like you clear your lanes with deer hunting.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And I took the blade off of it real quick, and I had a piece of rebar there. I bent a big U in it and duct taped it onto that pole, and I run back over there and hooked that thing by the gill and hoisted him up on that dock.
Come on.
Yeah.
And boy, he wasn't fit to eat. I should have let him go.
Yeah.
I hung up like a deer and skinned him out. He had blood all in him from, I guess, fighting so long.
Yeah. Well, he gave out on you, though, and just kind of just laid there on top of the water for you, huh?
Oh, yeah, he finally gave out. And like I say, at first, you couldn't even tell he was
Couldn't tell.
Huh?
I wonder if there's something wrong with him or something. Usually they'll at least swim, you know. He wasn't even... Huh.
No, I mean, he was tired. Once you got his head up above the water, he pretty much just... I mean, if you let him duck under, he'd try to kick off again. But
yeah.
But I didn't have nothing but an Abu Garcia with about a 7-foot rod.
Oh, boy, that's a story right there.
I bought some old True something line from a hardware store,
And
that stuff was strong. You couldn't break it.
Wow, must have been. But it was a big old Appaloosa or flathead.
Yeah, Appaloosa flathead. I got some pictures of me holding him up to my chin, and he's as wide as my chest, and his tail was touching the ground.
Good Lord.
And I'm 5'10". Like I say, I didn't weigh. He could have been 80 pounds. He could have been 50, but I'm guessing around 60, 70 pounds.
That's a house of a fish.
You know, with them being a Appaloosa, you can't beat that meat. You know, they say you hang him up in the tree, you cut his tail off, and you let him bleed out for about 6 hours.
I've heard that on like a carp or something. You could let them.
Well, I should have done that because when I skinned him, his tail was just blood red, like he had been on his side beating it in the ground or something. I couldn't. He had blood all in it on his tail.
Well, I don't believe I'd have ate that tail, mate. Yeah,
and I cut him up, and shoot, I had a 5-gallon bucket full of meat after I got through cutting that sucker up.
And you fried up the meat, right? And you said it wasn't fit.
Yeah, I fried it up, and it was tough and real fishy tasting. It wasn't like one of them little ones.
No, but
even the belly meat was all right, but I mean, I wouldn't recommend eating one that big.
Was it summertime when you caught it? Was it weather?
It was summertime.
Hot. They say the fish don't taste as good when the water.
Yeah, that heat'll get to it.
Might have to soak that sucker in some kerosene overnight.
I don't know if I'd soak it in kerosene, but I'd probably soak it in some ice water for about 5 days. Keep draining it out.
Kerosene.
Vinegar and lemon in there.
The biggest fish I'd ever caught down there was probably 5 pounds.
Well, you made a jump. That's a big jump.
Ice box.
Good one there.
I had me an ice box with some beer in it, and I didn't even get to drink one.
It would have not tasted very tasty, probably. You got some of that slime on there, and then. Well, that's a good fish story there.
All right, well, I ain't never called in. I listened to your show, and I heard y'all talking about catfish.
Well, that's a good story there, Vince. Appreciate it. Maybe
I'll your address up. I'll send you a picture of it.
All right. Yeah, send a picture of that rascal.
Is this Vince or Vance?
Said Vince.
V-E-N-T, just like I'm on the dashboard of everybody's vehicle.
Yeah, I know. I know who you are, Vince. I've talked to you before down at Nathan Taylor's camp.
Yeah, I seen
okay. Yeah. What's your name?
Hodnett.
Oh, okay.
Manson. Charles Manson.
Yeah, I can't believe they let you on the radio.
They didn't know I was going to be up here.
I thought he was Charles Manson. I let him in now. He's a Hardwick. Good night. Wonder why all these people standing around there.
Up there on that refuge. I figured he had all that good land to hunt on.
Oh, who, me or you?
Me, I think he's talking about me over there on Bosco Lane.
Bosco
Lane? I'm talking about Mountain Man. Mountain Man. He was at Man's Grocery one day, and he was hunting in that refuge over there behind that fire station on Prairie Road.
Man, yeah, that's a good spot. It used to be the Washita. Now it's a Russell Sage, but there's some big deer. There's some big deer over in there. There is, but you can get lost in them woods. I've lost 2 or 3 times over there in the dark, no flashlight.
Mountain Man's got to take a bell with him when he's through hunting. He's just got to start ringing that bell so somebody can come and locate him. Believe me, I know.
I get lost. I ain't gonna argue.
That's a scary feeling.
Yeah, you don't know what's out there in the woods, and it's warm, and you're in that old swamp water, and you hear something kind of make that plop off of a old button wheel into the water. That little plop noise is a snake. It's not a frog, it's a snake.
Or a turtle.
I got lost up there in Union Parish one time, and I was trying to find a road or anything, and it got dark on me. And then I had a pack of coyotes come up on me.
You sound like me. I've had coyotes and wild hogs and, yeah, a bear this year. He tore up my darn throttle cable on my four-wheeler and tore my seat up over on Bayou Macon. Got back at dark. He was looking for that sausage and biscuit with syrup on it. I left it on the gas tank. Well, he knocked it off, and it fell down there on the foot pedal. I guess he got mad, so he mauled the gas tank, tore the seat up, and then mauled the throttle cable and left me stuck back in the woods 3.5 miles back in the dark with the flashlight about to go out. But I told him a few
Vent,
things.
that's actually a true story.
Yeah.
I think I've heard him tell that before.
Yeah, I had a discussion with that bear, though. I don't know whether he could hear me out there hollering, but he probably knew not to come around.
All right. Well, I'll let y'all go. Like I say, I heard y'all talking about fishing, and that's one story I try to share with anybody. That was the experience, huh?
I can imagine, man. That's a good story, though, Vince.
As long as it's true. Is it true, Vince? We're going to have to.
Oh, it's true. I'm going to send you a picture.
Yeah, you got a picture.
Yeah, shoot us a picture of it.
Yeah.
Is it hanging up at Man's Grocery?
Yeah, well, I had some on my phone, and I ain't got that phone no more. I lost them. The only picture I got is my wife printed some off on one of them color printers.
Yeah.
And I got a picture of him in the bed of my truck, reaching from the tailgate all the way up to the cab, and then I got that picture of me holding it.
Dang, well, that's pretty good. You got a picture. Used to when I was a kid. The only way we could get a picture of it was we drew a picture of it, and then you just draw. We couldn't afford to go buy a camera. We'd draw a picture of it.
You can imagine how big that picture was.
Hey, man, the paper weighed 10 pounds. All right. Well, that's a good story, Vince, and give us a call back sometime, buddy.
All right, I'll do it.
Talk at you later.
Vince from down yonder on the river bottom somewhere.
It's actually, his name is Vent.
Vent.
V-E-N-T. Like he said, you didn't hear him. He said, just like on your dash of your truck, your air vent.
Right.
Vent.
Vent. There you go. We get it right third try normally.
I got that right.
Yeah, if you said vent, it's just right.
He said vent.
Tomorrow, Mountain Man will still call him Vince.
No, I only said vent.
Okay.
Come on, Charles. Hey. Hey. Well, we appreciate 110, Eric, coming on today, and JR, thank you for the engineer technique you used.
Yep.
And Charles, they're waiting for you out there in the white suits with straight jackets
kinda
when
like
you
that.
leave. There's something going on tonight.
Got to stretch this radio show out. That way I don't have to go back.
But
You know?
as always, we end the show with a Bible verse or two, and everybody knows we could use some help from up above. I think everybody in this room believes that. Amen, boys.
Amen.
On the serious side of the show. So let's see. I poked around into Isaiah today for my Bible verse. I come up with Isaiah chapter 65, verse 1 and 2. The righteousness of God's judgment. I was sought by those who did not ask for me. I was found by those who did not seek me. I said, here I am, to a nation that was not called by my name. I have stretched out my hands all day long to rebellious people who walk in a way that is not good according to their own thoughts. So, to me, I tell you, like God's up there, and you needing some help. Well, he's saying, "Here I am, here I am," and a lot of people don't ever call unless they're in a big bind, you know. Of course, I've done that myself. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a saint, sinless, but I find it more effective for me now to call out and depend on the Lord, because some reason them humans around here ain't getting it did, are they, boys?
No, they ain't.
Yeah, so let's all start praying out there more. I know I need to pray more and more and more. I don't know if I could ever pray enough, but let's make it a prayer week and do a lot of praying for this country. Thank y'all for tuning in today's Old Mountain Man Radio Show. Thank you, 110 Eric, B&E Wholesale, JR Engineer, and old Hodnick over here, alias Charles Manson. I think your party's waiting for you outside in the white suits.
Need a party.
Oh, they got you a nice little white coat put on, but thank you for showing up today, and we'll be back next week with more of this crazy show, and as always, booyah!